evening and welcome to a new vlog, I believe. So it's, what time is it? It's Tuesday night, 5 o'clock. I am done with work for the week. So I am in the midst here, I don't like how that looks. I'll show you. I am cutting up the celery. I put all the leafy stuff inside the cavity of the turkey. So I'm doing that for both the turkeys, and then I'll cut the onion for both turkeys. And then I'm going to start washing the turkey and all that stuff. So today I worked today, and then I had to run to the grocery store for hopefully my last trip before Thanksgiving. And stopped at Heidi, Jamie, and the girls. And I had a little bit of time, and so I said, you know, they were getting ready to take Aaliyah to basketball practice over in Manuel, and I was like, you know what, let me just run her. You guys do what you got to do, and I'll just run her. So I did that, and now I'm back going to prep these turkeys. I need to leave at 6 o'clock, so in about an hour, to go pick Steven up from the airport. I told him I would pick him up. He's home for Thanksgiving from Germany. So he's been in Germany for work. So it'll be good to see him for a little bit. He has a crazy, and you know, his family has to come first when he's here. And I 100% get that. So me picking him up just gives me the opportunity to see him for a little bit, even though he's going to be super tired. Because by the time I pick him up, I think it's going to be like 2 a.m. in his world. So anyway, I just thought I would do a quick little check-in and tell you what's happening here. And I'm going to get going with my turkeys and my foil and my wrapping up. I want to have it all ready to go so that I can put it in when I get up tomorrow morning. I'm going to have the first one going before my dad gets here. So that's tomorrow I plan to roast both turkeys, and Dad either will have done the stuffing or he's going to do that here. I need to do the pumpkin pies tomorrow. I need to do the make-ahead mashed potatoes, the Jell-O, the cranberry sauce. Mix up most of the green bean casserole, but I don't put the French fried onions in until the day of because they get mushy. I think that's it. That's it. And then the only thing that I bake the day of is the rolls. So I'm going to get going on this. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It's 6:45, and I'm up. The first turkey has been put in. I just walked on the treadmill, as you can see, because I'm a sweaty mess. And I'm going to hop in the shower. Steven's coming over for coffee at 7. It was good to see him last night, and he's on Germany time. So I'm going to get in the shower, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Okay. So it's 8:30, and let me close my fridge, Steve. I have a subscriber that it's been very helpful in reminding me to close my fridge. And so I don't know if you guys caught that in the last vlog. I had left the fridge open while I was talking to you guys, and so I put, was it the last one or the one before? I think it was the one before. I put, sorry, Steve, because I left it open. Anyway, let me just finish this. Last cup of coffee. So, my parents are going to be here about 10. My dad will carve the first turkey, and this one, when it comes out, then it will have rested just about enough time when he gets here. So he will carve the first one. Oh, I got to get the Nesco out too. Just putting that candle in my empties. Normally, I wouldn't put candles in my empties because I generally don't do that anymore. But I want to talk about it because it's the one from Aldi, and it was so inexpensive, and it was a soy blend. Anyway, I can't remember if I showed you the pies or not, but just in case I didn't, there they are in all their glory. 2 for our gathering, and then 1 for my nephew, who would sit with a fork and the pie and eat, quite frankly. So I always make him one he can take home. Always. I started that last year, and then for his birthday this year in April, he turned 19, mind you. Oh shoot! I just realized I never pulled out the cranberries. The other ones. I'm making a double batch of cranberry sauce, and Dad had some that were frozen. Oh, he did. He brought me a lot of them. I didn't know he brought me that many. I thought he only brought me 2. He brought me 6. Anyway, let's just get it together, shall we? So it's been, I've been very calm so far, I would say. Not too stressed, and I feel like things are moving along. And I just spent an hour and 15 minutes with Steven just talking and had some coffee. I actually sat down and really tried to be in the moment. So I had to take a break to make sure that wasn't my parents. This year, through the Christmas season, I'm going to try really hard to stop and do things, take the time to do things that will help me remember the reason for the season and just enjoy the parts of the season that are out there to enjoy. I don't really know how to explain it much more than that. So the first thing I'm going to do is Friday, and I don't know if Bob's going to go or not. I suspect, well, I don't know, he might, you never know. But Steven is going to go, hopefully, we'll see. But I mean, if I have to go by myself, I'll go by myself, and I am not afraid to do it. Downtown, we have a park that used to be a school. It was called Franklin School, and it was torn down because it needed to be. And so they turned that area where it was, because it was on its own block, they turned that into a park. So now they call it Franklin Park. And this year, for the first time, they had businesses and local groups, like the Optimist Club that I'm in, put up trees and decorate them, and then you can kind of, walk through and see them and that sort of thing. And the tree lighting, or, the official whatever, I don't know, is at 5 o'clock on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So I'm planning on going to that. That's the thing that I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to try to do something each weekend, but that may not work. But I'm just going to really try to stop, take a breath, and enjoy the things that are available during the season that aren't the rest of the year. So I'm going to see if Heidi, Jamie, and the girls, I don't know whether they're around or not, but if they want to go to that. And yeah, so that's what's that's there you go. I just expounded a bunch of things. You guys are probably like, whatever, game. But so right now I'm going to make the cranberry sauce. I think they'll be fine that some of the cranberries are frozen. It'll be okay. They'll thaw quickly in the water and sugar and stuff. So I'm going to work on that. And then I'm going to work on Jell-O, and then I'll start peeling potatoes, the make-ahead potatoes. This turkey, I should see, how many minutes are left? 11 minutes. And then I unwrap the foil, and it goes another 20 minutes. 20 minutes to half hour, kind of depending, so it gets all browned up. But it doesn't really matter to me if it is browned up as long as it's done, because I just am going to, my dad is going to cut it off and put it in an Esco. So, and I cook mine upside down anyway, because I did that by accident once, and it's really good. It made it way more moist and tender and juicy. So, all right, I'm going to go. I'm just rambling. I'll see you guys in a little. Good afternoon, everybody. So, I'm sorry I did not pick up the camera at all while my parents were here. We were just like busting out things, you know what I mean? So, the make-ahead mashed potatoes are done and in the fridge. The stuffing is done and in the crock pot. Turkey is done and in the Nesco, both turkeys. Jell-O is made, cranberry sauce is made, green bean casserole is mixed up aside from the French fried onions. And I'll show you what I ended up doing for tables. So obviously we'll have some people eating here. So like I said, I have 22 people. So I'm in the midst of cleaning up. I apologize. So anyway, these are drop cloths that we'll put down here because the kids are going to eat down here. I have drop cloths downstairs too. But so we will have 6 there. The 4 of the kids here, meaning Maggie, Maya, and the twins. And then 6 people at that table. I do have enough for everybody to sit in a chair and not have to sit in the living room. And then long table there. 2 card tables here. Unfortunately, they are different levels. It'll be fine. Drop cloths. I realized that maybe that's not the most festive thing. But I don't really want cranberry sauce all over my carpet or Jell-O or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me kick this out of the way here. So, yeah, I think that'll work. I feel good about that. I did wash the sheets and get the rooms all freshened up for my brother from Denver, Matthew, and his girlfriend, and then his girls are staying here tomorrow night. You gotta like that I never turned the heat on at all today, and it's 67 degrees in this house because my oven was at 450 for most of the day. So we're using the walk-in cooler, aka the garage, for turkey, Dad's pecan pies. Then I have stuff in there as well. So yeah, apparently my mom and dad were telling us we're supposed to get 6 to 10 inches of snow on Sunday. I don't have to go anywhere. and I don't have to fly on Monday, so it's not like a huge deal, but still, what a pain in the keister. I got in these new palettes from Estee Lauder by Violette Le Dangerous. They both say Le Dangerous. I will show you them later, because I'm not sure. I think they're part of a special collection. Anywho, so after we take the meat off the carcass, you guys have heard me talk about this before. After the meat comes off, or after we, after we cut all the meat off, put it in the Nesco, then we put it in. Carcass goes in the pot with water, and I cook it down for like an hour and a half-ish, 2 hours, whatever your pleasure. And now I'm going to take all of the meat off because there's plenty of meat on there. You can get lots of meat for your turkey noodle soup or turkey soup if you don't want noodles. So I'm going to go ahead and pick all of that off, cut that all up, get that all handled. It's like an hour-long process, give or take here. I do have the squash here thawing for tomorrow, and all I'm going to have to do really is the rolls. I'll put those out tonight so that they raise overnight. I just use those rolls. So, I wonder, I should see if Jamie and Heidi have a muffin pan. Anyway, and I'll bake those up in the morning, right away when I get up generally. I just have given up on serving warm rolls. I just can't, it just doesn't work. I can't do that and have everything else ready at the same time. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about life. Things are cooking along pretty well. I think that's everything. I think that's everything I have to share with you guys. All right, I'm going to get going on that. I'm going to put on a Hallmark Christmas movie first, and then I'm going to get going on it. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I realize that when you see this, it is no longer Thanksgiving, but for us, it is. I have the TV on, so when the parade starts, it's a 8:45, so the parade starts at 9. So I'm going to catch some of that, and I'm excited about that. I got up about 5 and got my 3 miles in on the treadmill, so I'm happy about that. And then before that, I got the rolls out so that they were raising. That's what's happening over here. They are done now. So I'm letting them cool, and I brought in some of the things from the fridge so that they can kind of start warming up a little bit, so when I put them in there, it won't take quite as long. I have the turkey going here. I put some broth down in the bottom. I feel like we should have more turkey than that. I'm a little concerned. Bob was like, ooh, like we're not going to have very many leftovers, but it'll be fine. So we separated out between dark and light, obviously. And then I have a thing of turkey broth in the bottom. And I have this on. I just have it right now at 200, so we'll see how that's going to go. We have 3 hours till we eat, but I would rather make sure I haven't add enough moisture in this, or I don't want it to be cold. So, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I have the stuffing. This is my dad's stuffing in the crock pot. Have that on high for now. And that's not like jam-packed in there. It's just kind of set down in there. So it should heat up pretty well. And I'm just about to put the French fried onions in the green bean casserole and get that into the 9x13 pan so that that'll be ready to go. And I think we're cooking along here. I'm going to be able to sit down and watch some of the parade. So I'm excited about that. I did all of my setup last night as far as tablecloths and all that and that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about life right now. And we do divided chinette. That's what happens here at my house because I don't have dishes for 23 people. I don't know about you, but I don't. Well, I would, but they wouldn't match and that'd be a real problem for me. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get working on this. And I will try to check in later. I make no promises. Once things get going here, you know how it is. I just get in a groove and that's what I focus on. Good morning, you guys. So, I don't know what time it is. It is just about 9 o'clock. And of course I was up early. But couldn't do anything. I'm coming in to take off my socks and put on my flip-flops because I need to get stuff done. And I can't do that walking around in socks. Where are my flip-flops? They're over here. So, I'll show you what I've done so far. We're kind of watching a Christmas movie. I'm going to turn that off now and put on some Christmas movie or some Christmas music. So, I have collected, okay, let me back up. So, my brother and his girlfriend Abby stayed overnight last night. And we had a really good Thanksgiving. It was really, really nice. Bob's family here, my family wiser. It was awesome. So then after everybody left, we just chilled out and hung out and chit-chatted and watched Greatest Showman. I've seen that before, but Bob hadn't seen it, and neither had Matt or Abby. I think Weiser had seen it. So we watched that. And then we all went to bed really early because Matthew had driven straight through from Denver here. Matthew and Abby had. So they only had like 4 hours of sleep. So we all went to bed pretty early. Then Bob went to work, and Matthew got up and went to look at it. Bob came home about 7:15 to take Matthew out to look at a tree job. He has a tree business, tree trimming business, tree chopping down, whatever you call it. It's a tree business. And today, I'm going to show you, there's a couple of branches that were driving Bob crazy. So he cut off, you can kind of see the one there. He cut that one off, mostly because it was really low hanging and it kept getting in Bob's way. So he did that. And it actually feels really nice out. I may take, it's only 34, and it was icy yesterday. It's not anymore, so I may take a break here and go for a walk outside because I could use some fresh air. Anyway, I'm just turning the heat down because I'm hot. I turned it up for them. So they just left to go pick up his girls and go about their day. And I am in the midst of, as you guys can see, I have collected, while they were sleeping, I collected all of my Thanksgiving whatnot so I can get that put away in the totes and start working on Christmas. And Bob's like, it's so early. I said, I know, honey, but if I don't do it this weekend, I don't know what's going to happen. And this is the weekend I always do it, the weekend after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is just really early this year. But I have my wisdom teeth out on Wednesday, so I don't know how I'm going to feel next weekend. So I don't want to put it off until next weekend, and then I feel like junk. The weekend after that, we have the cookie walk, the Christmas concert, and the parade on Friday. So there's just lots of, I'd rather just work on it, and I have nothing else to do today. So, yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, getting that pulled down, put away in the totes. I'm going to start bringing up some of the Christmas totes and that sort of thing. So we did watch a little TV after Matthew came back from looking at that job with Bob and taking down the limb. And then I made them some eggs and toast for breakfast. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get this stuff put in the totes, and then I think I'm going to go for a walk outside. That's going to be my plan. So I'll report in a little bit later. All right, you guys, I thought I would just do a little check-in. It's 11 o'clock. I just got in from a walk. That's why I look a little worse from the wear here. It's so nice. It's 43 degrees out, and the sun is shining. There's a little bit of a wind that I did not appreciate. I was just putting my star out here, and I can't remember which way this goes. I think it goes like this. There's a little battery pack on here that then I have to like hide, but I love this star. I'll show you guys. See. And then there's little teeny tiny lights on it, a little battery pack. I got that last year at a little boutique somewhere, and I think probably the Rustic Shed. Let's be real. It's my favorite place. So I'm now going to eat something. I had a Kodiak, one of those protein things earlier. Super descriptive. I'll show you. I was trying to be hurried because I was making eggs and toast so I had one of these things and then just a little bit of eggs for my breakfast, and that was a while ago. So I'm just going to make a turkey sandwich, I think. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to have, honestly. But, and then I'm going to, I already took all the Thanksgiving totes down. Let me just show you. Let me just hold off on my snack. Can you tell I'm hungry? I was all ready to get it out of the fridge. So I just have a couple of things here that need to go downstairs yet. And then all that's left outside is my little hay bales and the pumpkins and Bob handle getting rid of all of that. Oh shoot, I always miss this little pumpkin thing. It's always sitting on the ground and I miss getting it in the tote. Although those totes were packed full. I could not have fit that in there, so I'll have to put that with the outside stuff. Sorry, it's my phone. So, anywho, I'm feeling pretty good about things. I'm trying to do some things but not do too much today, so I don't like tire myself out. And, kind of enjoy the long weekend without working like a crazy person. All right, I'm going to get something to eat. I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, It's 12:27, and Bob got home from work, and he's gonna work on the outside lights now. But he brought up the Christmas stuff, so it's like my house is throwing up Christmas. This is as far as I've gotten so far. I think that I'm happy with this, aside from the fact that this lampshade keeps turning. And it's just about going to drive me crazy, that lampshade. But I like this. I just feel like this side isn't as floofy as that side, but, you know, whatever. So I'm just going to plug away here. I'm not trying to get everything done today. I'm just going to do the best we can, and then once we finish this and take the toast back down, then we'll work on the tree, whether that's this weekend or next. If I'm feeling up to it, probably we're going to try to get it done this weekend. But anyway, I just thought I would show you. I am at it, working on it little by little. We're going to get through this, friends. We're going to get through this. Oh, and look who's here. Somebody had to carry up the totes, right?
I have to do the heavy work.
Oh boy. Hey, I carried down the Thanksgiving
And
stuff.
I got a well outside now.
Or the fall stuff.
47 degrees today.
Is that what it is right now?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
so it's a nice day to take advantage of outside.
Yeah, I got to
Get her done.
And I got my walk outside.
At least get the stuff hung anyway. I can always put extension cords and tie everything in together.
Yeah, that doesn't take as much. But yeah, this is the perfect day. I would guess that there are a lot of people in the area that are handling their lights today.
I don't know.
No? They're not all as smart as you?
No.
Oh, goodness gracious. So,
What can I say?
right, what can you say? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Can you say
Yeah,
that?
it was fantastic. You must have got rid of the sports tree already. I don't think it's downstairs.
Really?
Well, because, I mean, there's 1, 2, 3 trees. And the fourth thing, I believe, is the topper for the main tree.
Oh.
I think.
Maybe we made a good decision last year and got rid of it. I just don't.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Or did you take it to Goodwill, I wonder?
Maybe. That's something I would
There's
do.
only 4 trees down there, well, plus the new one.
It's a good thing I decided to get it. Otherwise, right now I would be like, hey, what the heck? Where's my tree?
I don't know for sure, though.
We'll find out when we
It's-
start
it's
bringing all the
kinda-
trees
It's all
up.
fishy down there. I don't know where the topper of the main tree is.
Oh, it's down there somewhere.
I know it's down there.
It's all fishy down
It's fishy.
there. All right, so we are going to get at it here, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later when I have a few more things placed.
Oh, yeah?
What was that?
Oh, yeah? You got this handle in here?
I do.
I mean,
Did you want to
don't
decorate
ask
for
me
me?
to lend my decorating skills.
Oh, why?
Because I'm not very good at it.
He's really good at carrying the stuff up and down for me, though, which is half the battle. I'm currently trying to decide what I want to do over here. This area I've always done kind of with maroon, that maroon kind of runner,
And the wreaths
but
are down here, too. Your wreaths.
my wreaths.
Yeah. I wonder if those were supposed to be for fall. They look like fallish colors to me.
I already brought them downstairs.
Oh, is that what you on hanging up down there?
Yeah, yep, I brought these ones up. These ones, I brought them up, and I took those ones down.
Oh,
I handled it.
they might be in my way to get the big tree down.
Well, I knew that the one would be in the way, but we could just take it down. I
Oh.
didn't want it laying on the ground between now and then.
Oh.
All right, folks. I'm going back to my decorating, and I got to figure out this situation because
Yeah, you get it figured out. You
Well,
got coats laying everywhere.
I've got to figure out something.
You're not going to use this box for anything?
I might. I haven't decided.
All right, I'll leave it here then.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Well, who's that
See,
lovely
here's
looking
this-
couple there?
He's sitting with us.
What?
That's us.
Oh,
Oh boy. All right. So here, the situation over here is that, see, these berries are red.
yeah.
But see, this is the runner I've used here in the past, and I did even last year, and it's maroon.
Sure.
That kind of, it's a little bit of a problem for me.
Yeah.
So I may have to get something new.
Whoa. Sure you can figure out something with what you already have.
Doubtful.
I believe you could.
I don't think so. I actually don't have any. I only have that runner. That's it. I know, right? I need a runner for my makeup room, too. So, all right. I'm going to get at this. All right, you guys. I'm still moving things around because that's what I do. I kind of move things around until I have things just where I want them. So I just thought I would do a quick check-in. It's 4:30. It's too dark now for me to show you any of my decorations, but I do have everything done. Focus. Yeah, let's give you something to focus on. So I do have everything done, but like I said, it's really dark. So tomorrow, when it's light, I will show you everything. But I just looked. I have like 15,000 steps. Today, I did walk for 3 miles too, but nonetheless, it has been a busy day. I did a little bit in here too, just a little bit. I don't usually do a ton in here, but, and I'll show you actually, I'll turn on the lights and show you my makeup room. I would like to get a runner for in here. So this is kind of a work in progress. I found that really cute pillow at a boutique, but I moved this. I've had in the past out in our entryway, but I moved it in here this year just to kind of see what I like. And I got these 2 trees this year at Hobby Lobby. That was at a boutique. Hobby Lobby. This is also at a boutique. This is so, I love this. And I thought it kind of went nicely with this thing over here. So I'd like to get something. I think I'd like to get something like with greens. I love green. You guys know that, or like evergreens. I have them everywhere for Christmas. But I'd like to get something here just to bring some green to this. I really wanted to stay kind of with silver and then pull in a little bit of that burgundy. But I didn't really find anything that pulled in the burgundy. But anyway, so I need to close this. I feel pretty good about where we're at. Bob got all the outside stuff done. So the only thing I didn't do, I brought all the entryway stuff in, or all the, you know, like, not our entryway outside, porch, that's the word I'm looking for. I brought all the porch stuff in, but, these pants need to go to I wore these jeans yesterday and they're just so big, I cannot. Need to wash them and take them to the Goodwill or Wilson, one or the other. Anywho, I did not, oops, I just put all of the stuff out in the entryway. I did not arrange it yet. So I'll do another little check-in tomorrow and show you what I've ended up with. I'm going to see if I have enough footage. Maybe I would stop and start a new one tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what's up with the footage. So anyway, if I don't see you guys in the vlog tomorrow, thanks for watching. Otherwise, I'll see you in a little bit.